With the Expert Suck Sports Betting Podcast, and I am back for Thursday night NFL football week 14 matchup against the Dallas Cowboys at the Detroit Lions. DraftKings $5 captain mode, and let's see what the payout structure for this one is tonight. First place gets $7,500, down to 4,000th place gets $8. So let's look at the captain mode here. You can see I'm going to sort by fantasy points per game like I usually do. And Jahmyr Gibbs is well above everybody else as far as fantasy points per game. You can see he has huge games, 58, 41, 39 in there. But look at the salary, $16,500 for the captain spot. So if I put him in there, let's just take a look. That only leaves $6,700 left for the rest of the roster, the other 5 spots. And that's very difficult to get any other star players in. If you start looking at Dak at 10,400, Pickens 9,400, Goff, Lamb, we're just probably not getting any of those guys in there if we do Gibbs in the captain spot. Now, Amon-Ra St. Brown is very questionable with a bad ankle injury last Thursday, and it doesn't look like, he may play, but I don't think he's going to be 100%, so I don't feel like rostering him. But what does that do? That opens up a lot more opportunities for Jameson Williams, which he took advantage of against the Packers on Thursday to the tune of 10 targets, 144 yards, and a touchdown, and 29, almost 30 fantasy points. So at his salary, $12,600, if we put him into the captain spot, that gives us 74, almost 7,500 per player left. That is definitely doable. Now, there is another strategy here that's going to be a very risky strategy, but you can see that the Lions tight end Laporta is on IR, so he's out. And then the other tight end who took his place, Brock Wright, is on IR, so he's out. So the Lions have signed a couple guys. Frisker's been signed, Dwelly's been signed, but they just got another guy that they brought in, Giovanni Ricci. Typically a blocking tight end, but look at his salary. He's going to play $200 salary. If he gets one catch for 8 yards, that's fine, because if I put him in, you can see that the average remaining for the other 4 spots is 9,300. Now we can start looking at guys like a Pickens, a Prescott, and then let's see, because we have to have a split here, at least one of each team in there. Maybe for some salary savings as well, we use Brandon Aubrey in a dome in Detroit. That's not bad. So then we have 12,000 left for the last spot, which means we can get Jahmyr Gibbs into the game. So look at the stars we have. We have Prescott, Pickens, Gibbs, and Jameson Williams taking kind of the share of Amon-Ra St. Brown's targets. Even if Ricci gets a 0, maybe some of these other guys are in the 30s again. So I think it's worth the risk to leave Giovanni Ricci in the lineup. So that's what I'm going to do. It's kind of a hit or miss, trying to get back into the money line and maybe have enough variance and enough of the stars in the game that we can get a high finish. So good luck, everyone, tonight, and I'll talk to you soon.